Hi kiddos, I hope that you are all doing well. This week we're going to work on multiplying decimals and dividing decimals, so I wanted to make a refresher video for you. So you'll notice here I'm multiplying 35.2 by 0.43, and their decimals don't line up naturally when I stack them, and that's okay. So this is different than adding and subtracting decimals. So I'm not going to force them to line up. I'm just going to line up my last numbers. So I've got 35.2 times 0.43. So again, this is what I mean by I didn't force them to line up. They are not stacked right up on top of each other, and that's okay for multiplication. So now I'm going to multiply through like there's no decimals in the problem. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 5 is 15, so I'm going to drop my 5 and carry my 1. And 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 more would give me 10. My dog's whining, sorry. And then I'm going to multiply through by the 4. So 4 times 2 is 8. And 4 times 5 is 20. Did I say I dropped a 0? Hopefully I did. 4 times 5 is 20. 0 down, 2 up. And then 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 more would be 14. Now you can, if you want, multiply through by this 0. It's not going to change anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and add them up now. So I've got 6 plus 0 is 6, and 5 plus 8 is 13. Carry my 1. 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, and then 1 plus nothing is 1. Now the trick, if you'll recall, is now I'm going to count the places past the decimal in my factors, the numbers I'm multiplying together. I have 3. So I need to have 3 in my answer. So I go to the end and I move it up 1, 2, 3 places. So my answer looks like 15.136. And if you think about it, this is real close to 30, right? Or 35. And this is about half. So if you take half of 35, a ballpark answer would be 15, and that makes sense. It's not 151 would not make sense. So make sure you double check those to see if they are checking out for you. Okay, so this next one, again, I am not going to do anything to force the decimals to line up. So I've got 512 and 31 hundredths times 0 and 45 hundredths. It's okay if they line up on their own. You don't have to move them. It's just that you don't have to force them to line up. So we're going to go ahead first, multiply through by the 5. So 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. So I'm going to put my 5 down and carry my 1. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. Carry the 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 more is 6. And then 5 times 5 is 25. Get rid of those and put down a 0. Now I'm going to multiply through by the 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 down, 1 up. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. 4 times 1 is 4. And then 4 times 5 is 20. And then we'll add these up. So 5 plus 0, 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So why did I write 4? 1 plus 2 is 3. 6 plus 9 is 15. Carry my 1. 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 1 more is 10. Carry the 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then 2 plus nothing is 2. I have 4 places past the decimal in my factor, so I have to have 4 places past the decimal in my answer. So now I'm going to rewrite it out. So I got 230.5395. So that is how we multiply decimals.